Hello guys, welcome back on my YouTube channel. Welcome back for this new video. Huge pleasure for me to be here with you today. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support that I got last week for the first ever video in English. It was just huge, right? The amount of people that went on the website, got the free strategies and started making money immediately. By the way, if you didn't do it, that's unacceptable. Just jump on it and go do it now. fta.co.uk, that's the right place to go if you want to start your sports trading journey. Please make sure you go there. Trust me, you won't regret it. Anyway, guys, with no further ado, let's get on this video. My best 4 advices for you guys to grow a small trading account. Let's go. Just before we start this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you find any value in it, and I'm sure you will. Click on the like button, put a comment if you have any question whatsoever. I'll be so happy to help you in your journey. Whether you're a beginner or experienced trader, I'm more than happy to help and be here for every single one of you guys. Anyway, as I said, I'm going to give you my top 4 advices to grow your small trading account. Make sure you stay around for the end of the video. I'm going to give you my personal opinion why every single one of you should start with a small trading account regardless of how much money you've got. Let's go. Okay. Number 1, you're not gonna make 100K on your first year. I'm gonna repeat it. You are not gonna make 100,000 pounds, dollars, euros, whatever in the first year. It's not gonna happen. I get messages almost every single day. I don't understand, it doesn't work, it's a scam, or I've burnt my account 4 times already. But to which I always reply, okay, how long have you been trading for? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You shouldn't have burnt an account in 3 fucking weeks. You shouldn't. Period. And I know exactly why you do it. Because there is no limit to how much you can make. It's one of the most beautiful things about the market and one of the most deadly for the new traders, because you can see all the amounts. You can see like 2, 3, 4 million matched on a football game. You can see like all these numbers going up and down, and like, fuck me, I have to get in the market. I have to make money. I feel like something is gonna happen. We don't care about what you feel, right? Be focused, be reasonable, focus on the statistics. You know, if you think I'm gonna make this much money at the end of the year, that's how you're gonna lose all this tiny money that you've got. And that's not me being disrespectful. If you have a small account, it's absolutely fine. I started myself with 1,000 euros 8 years ago. Today I'm trading with 100,000 pounds bankroll every single year, right? It's doable. You can do it. But be reasonable. You're not gonna make a shit ton of money to begin with. The problem is, the bigger your expectations with it, the more unrealistic your expectations are, the bigger your disappointment is gonna be, right? If you expect to make, let's say, 10,000 in your first year when you start with 1,000, if you make, let's say, 2, 3, 400 in the first couple of months, you're gonna be like, that's not fucking enough. You're gonna be frustrated. You're gonna put more stake. You're gonna make big mistake. And then, just as it happens every single time, you're gonna lose everything, right? Be reasonable, focus on the process. That's how you're gonna make money. Okay, number 2. If you have a small account, treat it like a small account. It's so important, right? You have a small account, treat it like a small account. Like, if you make a profit, take the money. Take the money. You're gonna see that, right? You're gonna be in the market. Let's take the example of a ladder draw, right? We're gonna take Paris against Dijon, right? Terrible team in France, really bad. Anyway, so if Paris is playing against Dijon, right? Paris is obviously one of the best teams in the world. Let's say that Dijon scores a goal at the 80th minute, something like, let's say it was 0-0. Dijon takes the lead. Your cash out with the ladder draw is going to be tiny. Why? Because the market expects Paris to score again, and therefore the game to end up in a draw, okay? So what you shouldn't do, and what I see so many times, the profit is not big enough. I'm going to wait to see my profit grow. Yeah, what happens 99% of the time? Paris scores a goal, therefore you end up with nothing. You put the work in. You had the right analysis. You notice that in most of the games, there's a goal being scored in the last 15 minutes of it, right? Take the money. I don't know how to say it any different. The market didn't give you any profit. You took the profit thanks to your good work and good analysis. I know it's not what you were hoping for. You know that if Paris scored the goal, it would be like an 80% cash out. And that if Dijon scores, it's going to be like 20-25%. It's not much. But you put the work in, take the profit, move on to the next trade, right? Again, I'm not saying to jump on any profit, especially if it's the fear. But it's just you being smart, right? We work with probabilities. The probability that Dijon holds this 1-0 for the next 10-15 minutes is very unlikely, right? Therefore, take the profit. Never let the fear control you, but take the profit. We see so many new gamblers or traders or whatever you decide to call it fail because they are greedy, right? We see every single weekend guys doing multiples, in the sports book, when you add games together, and if you have like 5 or 6 games, if one of them loses, you lose everything. That's the losing trader, right? Don't be that guy. I wouldn't be where I am now if I didn't consider every single profit as something definitely positive. Number 3, guys, and I'm sorry in advance, this bit pisses me off a bit, so I'm getting a bit emotional. Don't listen to all the shit you can see online. Don't listen to all the shit you can see on the internet, on YouTube, and everywhere of so many people who have no bloody clue what they're talking about and misleading you. That's one of the main reasons new traders, new gamblers fail at it. So first example of videos and article, become a millionaire in 3 days, become a millionaire in 2 weeks. Like, this is how much money I've made just by doing this. Very, very simple. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to have any knowledge. You're going to be a millionaire. Just follow this, buy my course. That doesn't exist, right? Unless you win the lottery, it doesn't happen. You're not going to get rich in 3 bloody days, okay? And then it's not the way it works. Unfortunately, trust me, I wish it was. It's not. It's not. You have to put the work in. You have to be consistent. You have to be smart. You have to be strong psychologically because it's a mind fuck, right? The market's always going to try to take your money. Obviously, with the right strategy, the right mindset, and the good techniques, you're going to be able to have an edge and to make a lot of money in the game. It's not a get rich quick thing, right? It's not the way it works, unfortunately. Second example, and the opposite of it, I've tried sports trading for a week, it's a scam, it doesn't work. I've tried this for 3 days, it doesn't work. You don't know what you're fucking talking about. You don't know what you're fucking talking about, man. It's just that pisses me off as well. It's like you arrive in the market, right? You think I'm gonna put this much money. If it doesn't work, if it's a scam. If it works, it's genius. No, it cannot work because the guys who do that are no geniuses, right? It's just such a stupid way to put it. I tried this for 3 days. It's a scam. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. You're gonna work in a hospital. You're gonna try to do some surgery on the poor guy after 3 days of reading a book, and you think you're gonna save his life. It's not gonna happen. That's why surgeons train 10 years for it, right? Yes, that's the way it is. You don't get rich fast, but it's not a scam if you don't get rich immediately. Period. Stay consistent. Focus on your strategies. Focus on the process. You're gonna make money. My fourth advice: take your time. Be smart. My first few years, I was a waiter. I was a waiter because I needed to pay the bills, right? I've been a waiter for a long time in Paris. I was making some really good money working in very touristic places and by the Eiffel Tower and stuff like that with tourists. It was fantastic. Really good money. I was doing my trading on the side. Nobody even knew about it. My friends, my family, nobody had any clue that I was doing that on the side. Why? Because I wanted to keep it to myself. I knew it was my golden ticket. I knew it was my way to get out of my 9 to 5 and to actually make some good money working from home. Today, I don't even know what day we are. I have to look at my phone to look at it. I'm only listening to the COVID news on TV to know where I'm going to be able to go on holidays. You know what I mean? I'm living the life I was planning to live, but I had to take my time. Because as I told you, I was making some really good money as a waiter. But I've always been focused on the long-term game. I know that it's not sustainable. I'm not going to be a bloody waiter at 50 years old, especially in the fucked up world that we're living in. I had to think of another career and something that I love. I love sports, I love football, I love making money. Therefore, combining. Okay, there you go. But I was not in a rush, right? I was patient. I could have thought, hang on a minute, I'm making some good money at being a waiter. I've been struggling for 2 years with my trading. Fuck it, you know what, I'm done with it. I wouldn't be here talking to you today. I wouldn't have one of the most successful courses in the French-speaking world in sports trading. I wouldn't make huge money with my trading now if I tried to take the shortcut and the easy exit, right? I would be carrying a tray and serving people for the rest of my life. That's not what I wanted. Therefore, I did what I have to do. So what I can recommend to you, and I'm not just talking about me, but find someone you trust, right? Do the research, find the right person to teach you something valuable. Try to find the value. So important, so important. There's so many scams and so many people who never show you their results and never, that are not completely transparent. Find the right person, find the right mentor. It's a process, trust it. Don't try to be smarter than the market, otherwise it's bye-bye, baby. Right guys, just as a conclusion, it's going to be really, really quick. Why I think that every single one of you should start with a small trading account to begin with. First reason, because we all make mistakes, right? We all make mistakes. So you need to focus on the process. You need to learn that you can make the mistake and it's okay. You're not going to associate every single loss with money. Lots and lots of my students in France start with an account north of 15 to 20,000 euros, right? So decent account to start sports trading, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually really good, especially I tell them with my teaching that they're gonna make between 10 and 20% profit per month, net profit per month. Therefore, well, that's quite nice. You're not gonna find out on the stocks market, all right? So I tell them, just you have a 15 to 20,000, it doesn't matter. Put only 1,000 on your account, right? Be in the mindset of someone who only trades with £1,000. Therefore, if you trade 1%, it's gonna be only £10, right? If you trade 2%, it's gonna be 20. That's nothing. But if, God forbid, if it takes you some time to understand the strategy, to understand the process, to be able to jump from a strategy to another, if something is not right in the game and just bam, 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 be quick on the market, which is the essence of the game. I want you to do it with 10 pounds. I don't want you to do it with 200 or 300 or 400 or 500, because at the end of the day, you're going to start struggling, right? If you do 3, 4, 5 trades in a row, which can happen when you're a beginner, then what? You lost 1,000, 1,500, 2,000? It's okay when you think about it. You have 20,000 accounts. But psychologically, you just lost 10,000. I don't want you to lose 10,000. I want you to lose maybe 40, 50 maximum. Then you're like, okay, I'm going to analyze. I'm going to take my trades. I'm going to be okay, right? These are the mistakes I made. I'm not going to make them again. Second reason, you are close to zero. You are close to zero. Even though you have a big account, if you take a small trading account, you are much closer to zero. Therefore, you're going to be much more selective, right? You trick your brain, basically. You're going to be much more selective because you're going to be like, shit, I was at 500, now I'm at 250. That's not good. If I do that again, I'm at zero. But if you were at 20,000, you lose 250, like, yeah, don't care. That's nothing. You know what I mean? The grand scheme, that's absolutely nothing. Therefore, you're going to be even more in the research, even more in the analysis, even more in the process, not to burn this account, right? Because that would fuck with your brain, basically. That's why I tell to every single one of my students, regardless of all the money you have in the bank, do yourself a favor, start with a small trading account. That's how you're going to understand the game. That's how you're going to make the money. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a great time being here with you today. Thank you so much for your attention, for being here with me, for staying. Congratulations for watching this video and actually being interested in sports trading. It's a wonderful career. Trust me, if you jump into it, you will not regret it. Right, if you guys want to go even further, as I said earlier in the video, go on the fta.co.uk, download my free strategy, start making money right now. Put a foot in the market, see if you like it, and I'm sure you will. If you have any question whatsoever, feel free to shoot me an email, leave a comment. I'll always be here to reply. Anyway guys, it's been a pleasure. Take care, careful with the position, make money.